Jakana Jobu, Geduna Matashile, everybody Sangha, good morning.
And hello and good morning to everyone joining us on the live stream.
We'll begin the Arya Tara practice with the Yellow Prayer Book on page 1.
Manong Kadanyam Besentin Tamje Devadante Donga Danda Yudulana Mebayanda Bajo Sanjo Rinpoche Tobarso.
All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Solan Devjin Japsunji, Chetarngunje Deshiji, Sancho Tune Jibada, Sancho Sambala Bala, Teodaranjan Ebada, Devjin Dola Pendunda, Sancho Simne Chijij, Devjin Duna La Bala, I
take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sancho bardo doni josunje, dage jen so jen be sunamje, lola pensa sanje drabasho.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Mainam kadanyam besim jin tamje devadan deveja dembar jurje donga dan donga jeje dan dhavar jurje Donga me bede wada mandar wa jurji. Nyeren chadan yidan ra. Tanyo vane bar jurji.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. The Arya Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Chuzo Gunga Jomdema Nando Chamje Sancho Semje Do Namo Sanje Chuzo Gunga Jomdema Nando Chamje Sancho Semje Do
Namo. In the Mother Victorious embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Bengane Dadre Do Humbe Om Soba Vashuddha Savadama Soba Vashuddha Renjene Dormande Yonje Sajjan Nevjel Hinchan Jumbongo Nusen Bonla Pende Drupare Buddhane Zo Maya Shiraya Wom Ban Nagan Baden Bube Dube Alogan Ganda Nevada Shakapati Goya tare ture mama jan panya padran guru Om 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 tare Jana Pinya Padran Guru Om Tare Ture Mama Jana Pinya Padran Guru Om Tare Ture Mama Jana Pinya Padran Om tare ture mama jan panya padran guru 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 Om tare ture mama yen panya padran guru Om tare ture mama yen jana panya padran guru Om tare ture mama jan 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 panya padran guru soy tonaren jana dotormane dayanga de chonde de mamba parden ame kutse jaten je den donje Rogon Samba Jomden de man sembe zijimba shadejin sayan chujin dan yombe oba da ninchinji jewa pa mezo wo to tam le untu mena gomja jin dan ni me tamba Mercy te do jin na te chi to ji gong la xie wo Arya da ren ban za sama ya za di te kona chuyo shabsir me do mar me te ja shar zero da yon nga jar sida la me pam jur Kuntuzangpo chudre jam so ba zo jo om ayata sapare vara agam bade aloga gende sapabadi goya Noble Arya, Tara, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter, lamps, perfume, feast, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the very thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering.
Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings. Praises to the 21 Taras. Handout. Om. I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worship by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her trit and pit sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all her guardians' assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she bid wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding. Right stretched left bent joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter whom the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with omen swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with whom and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable whom by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage, holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and they Kinaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, She dispels severe contagion, homage full of liberating, powered by the set of three natures, destroy hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations, thus are 21. Benefits of the 21 Tara praises handout. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. I'm reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times. Those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 39. Prepare for the burning away afflictions. Text for the deceased. So we'll follow the blue writing. Page 2. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flow pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Sha Sarva Siddhi 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 Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Sarva Siddhi Om Dare Dure Kala Ya Sarva Siddhi Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Sarva Siddhi Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhi Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Sha Sarva Siddhi Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Sha Sarva Siddhi Om Dare Dure Mama Kala Sha Sarva Siddhi Om Benza Amar Kundale Hana Om Om Benza Amarada Kundrale Hana Ho 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 Om Benza Amarada Kundale Hana Hom Om Benza Amarada Kundale Hana Hom Om Benza Amarada Kundale Om Benza Amarada Kundale Hana Hom 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 Om Ahom Om Ahom Om Lana Yeshi Je Drze Shava Pamchat Roje Dojo Sorva Deso Lama Rinpoche Dongwe Bardo Tenzin Chi Kame no la resa chileme toye me de por singilo.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water. I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma, I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Benza Amarda Kundrale Hana Om Om Soba Vashuddha Sarva Dharma Soba Vashuddha Dong Beng Ang Le Mei Ye Dang Bo Te Le Jin Yong Se Jir Ba Le Ce Le De Ba Xi Sa Peng Kan Jin Che Yong Se Zo Sun Be De Dar Sa Gun Cho Sum Dan Jian Kar Je La Jab San Zhuo Yin Ba Ju.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Me cha deve reje punyunche gorva ne lama cha she marang lo pa rinpa ye lu de cai la ma nyi pa ye dam tin pa sem je ne ten ge nem cho ton pan de la dan lo pun jing a ro kui jie yu de go jing.
Page 4. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Namai Joshua Ram Jantan Bada Langa Tenzin Sajente Sende Namshi Karni Jam Ebete Jijur Jai Namo Joshua Ram Jantan Bada Langa Tenzin Sajente Sende namshi karne ja mikpa tender chijurje.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the 3 roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you are called to this support.
Nembanzar anga shanza
Page 10.
Ryan Kong Oma Aho Oma Aho Oma Aho Oma Sarvam Benganam Balenda Kaye Oma Sarvam Bengan Balenda Kaye Oma Sarvam Bengan Balenda Kaye Tormandelo rarane sode Nime yeshe langa chugunga Samje jenkaram Lunje jo hong 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 Benza benza
Hum. you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torment and go to your abodes within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual. The mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally. Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
O Hong Zhang Shi A Ma La Mam Bam Dang Om Sara De Cha Dong Benzo Angele Zara Benjo Bon Teda Nam Je Jon San 一切恶事诸法业，人诸三无色般若。
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Tathagata Adhijana Adhije Sarva Bamba Avara Bimenguru Sova Om Dare Dure Sova Om Dahadara Sava Naraga Gade Humbe Om Dare Dure Sova Om Paza Sarva Jeda Gaga Hedo Hombe Om Dare Dure Sova Om Mata Sarva Triya Gaga Hedo Hombe Om Dare Dure Sova Om Cinda Sarva Nenga De Du Hum Om Dare Dure Wa Om Sar Sarva Asura Gade Du Hum Om Dare Dure Sova Om Jeda Sarva Suraganga Edo Hombe. Chadar Damba Zomjena Lana Jena Tusurda Lae June Tobaye Tibjindag Trusor Jarve Kusong Tong Chola Nyamong Chemamen Yang 一切念所执将是咱们恰别之所了。我们萨瓦达塔嘎阿比肯嘎的萨玛雅谢日耶吼。
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods. Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water. I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant. Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions. Om Dare Dure Sova Om Sarva Tathangat Abbe Khenga De Samaya Jeraya Ho Om Yunde Jam Soba Mebe Tenzin Adin Tuje Cha Ishi Chode Jengar Nam Shi Be Monde Be Mete Karbo Chemida Takbar Majur Kayami Zende Lunga Yesum Jia Pak Chadra Bottom of 16. Hum, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure. Om Dare Dure Sova Om Arya Dare Samaya Manupalaya Arya Dare Dinoba Tichanju Mebava Sudukhayo Mebava Subhayo Mebava Anurakto Mebava Sarva Sede Mebarye Sarva Karma Sujame Zedam Sheyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Bangavat Ayatare Mame Me Ayatar Bhava Maha Samaya Sadova Om Sarva Tathanga Abbe Khenga Desa Yerayevo Delan Sende Nyem Koya Delishin Nyem Senda Deleba Concho Sumje Delisho. May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night, through the 3 jewels may auspiciousness prevail. Lama Lala Debaji Gadan Gupender Shola Chenkorzang Dela De Shedan Ledger Nyarbeka Donsar Melon Davudia Sena Yeda Jidin Kanyam Nye Yeshengan Do Mo Tundre Yarkane Jivyen Yeshe Sarva Ducha Meye Nereko Sosordo Yeshenye Chado Lame Yernamne Sawa Drupe Yeshiza
Kamsum Naye Nenamne Tosa Yishin Dodo Mare Gredon Jedenga Yaba Yishi Tugene Jendu Semye Tombala Tadama Name Tongsa Lundab Chenkarda
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, having faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as a state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure 6 samsaric states are the abodes of the 6 pure wisdoms. Within this single empty nature of mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Lama namla samsalo Khenpo thoje che denpa tam chen chen pa tun pa pu sana yon ten jom zu ye te yin she samsalo tapen de cha char ve je ne ve ngen so le zhe xe chế đơ tuân đàn chơ chơ bà xiên chơ chơ sam sa lo chor na chor ve la vian kun la pa ta la ra de ke xin ge tam ba yong den xian gen de la sam sa lo ju me xie ra me yo chi je ge De qian long qiu zhou ge ren a zhou tou jie tang kui jia qian rou bei la jie chao zhi bei ge la sam sa lo sam sa wei ba tam jie la xin de gu jie zhang ni jie le de ba ye nang gong de qiu de de Tsa loi jam ne jam so che nam je da dan ta ye sem chin gong kor wa nge song je le zhor ta be ne rang de so jam ne jam so che nam je da dan ta ye sem chin gong kor wa nge song je le zhor
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders, and the root of the 3 jewels, homage to all Gurus. Compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action, devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and their Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities and the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the aspirations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you attain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Kaya Waka Zed Sarva Abe Kenza Om Aho Re Ramyan Kan Om Aho Om Aho Om Aho Nama Sarva Tathangat Mahyo Mahyo Magube Sarva Dekha Ungade Savaren Emangangana Kamsova Nama Sarva Tathangat Mahyo Mahyo Magube Sarva Dekha Ungade Savaren Emangangana Kamsova Nama Sarva Tatanga Mahyo Mahyo Magube Diganga De Savaren Emangangana Kamsova Sendele Jere Jeb Janyo Samdang ye la je be ni dun da ma la len je dun be zhou nan da yun de zhou de wan kar me jun zi be sem je long ju na co sa dou je tab dang din be lo bun je Nom ju ter chin ter je nor je da rom cho ju da be za wa da na co chen ba je we ja wa da nian mong dong wa se we dong wa xiang Tenzin ha deng sa je se la je chen de re Lang ba ye zhi gong dong ha ma lu gun yen nin jie sen de gong de zhu wa xiu de yu lom jiu de dar ba me da zhou zha zhe a la su zhe mi sheng jia xiang yi jie lai zhe ne Tenzin ha de sa jie sun lop jie Cen de re jie pe lang u ba ye Cu zhou jin ba ran sa zhou jie
Page 27. Whom? Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds and drinks, dispelling the pain of the afflictions, consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi. These are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place.
Continue.
On page 31 in English. Om Ah Hum. All beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Donga sumje ramje te lama chama boy sa joda semje jenye dembe tembarje lama ramje me bade jamada nanda do wasan hemboye jele Emma kubushin duso Namataye yishima yemenga Sanjo sho namshe aye nambane Upa mebedo garden.
Page 34. Hum. Listen, passed on child of noble family. Wherever in cyclic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of 3 kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the 5 paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called lotus array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Juan den da tevjen she ba ra jong ba yang da Zoba Sanjian Gombo Bada Mebala Sansa Chuda Jobsun Chewu.
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Page 36. Hri. In the pure land of great bliss is the infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is the city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Pam jo jarve du je san la da so te pi xiao jie ju zhen ge jie zang yang ni me jie ju
By the force of the noble and supreme conquerors, compassionate blessings, and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant, grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah. From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Me barde tsende nyamong pak zendana jinga mun badang ne men zema me be me dena ramzong yishi me dan zenze toba ze tongna sikza sikze gong Satsar me be ye sangye me le zhe qi jie ge ram zong ye xie de nan mo.
Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the one past, the fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics. This self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here. Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual patterns of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Arya Sabarevara Argan Bad Pube Dube Aloge Gande Nevede Sabda Bade Doyeso. Jabje pe malo de dembo ba kole dorje ma dorma yam la som Dare Samaya Manubalaya Ayadare Dinoba Dida Dundu Me Baba Sudu Kayo Me Baba Subu Chayo Me Baba Anurakto me baba sarva sede me parayanta sarva karma sutra Tsetam shirayam guru hong ha 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 hu Banga vate ayatare mameme ayatare bava ma samaya Sadova om ayatare samaya manupalaya Ayatare dinoba titharu meba Sudukhayo meba va Subhayo meba va Anurado meba va Sarva siddha meba yanza sarva karma sutra me Siddham shirya guru hu Ha 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 hu Bhagavate ayata Kanza ayatare baba ma samaya sadova om ayatare samaya manupalaya ayatare dinoba tithadendo me baba sudukhayo me baba sabhajayo me baba Anurado me bhava sarva siddhe me parayanta sarva karma suddha Niram guru hum ha 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 ho Bhagavata ayata me menza ayata reba ma samaya sato ay ma jayon samadruda Dala mongba wangana Nombar kanchi zonzola Mudra damba zorvere Wandana tenda lanjedo Korva siddha yuneja Neme zeda vasoso Chona lepa zardoso
Page 50.
Jam se se ma wan jar da Lama chu pe ngu ru de Lama la ye do ji
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again and thereafter. May we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the Lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings, and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours and benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. To do summoning good fortune, Zambala, in the text A Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness on page 63.
and pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amit highest grant long life, regardly kind-heartedly, in Protara pure land of perfect compassion, even five poisons names don't exist. Generous equal me with love. Grant me the supreme city in glorious life, pure land of Vinyadhara's necklace life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy, land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused they don't exist. Madrasa grant blessings, mere like wisdom singing, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ragnas of bestow equanimity, wisdom in the one pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city. In a full activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds, there's no words for jealousy. Arrogacity bestow all accomplishing wisdom. wisdom in the open Dharma sphere. In the purified actions, ignorance does not exist. Fire Chanting Dharma. Data wisdom secret, vital essences of love, vibrate mothers and long life. Integrated Yana, Dakini, Grandless emptiness mastery. Fortune and profound mantra, Gurus often where Yidams dwell. Great awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the spirits of display. Yedayams of peace and records supreme common paths, unified filling all aims. In 24 sacred sites, gather infinite guidances, grand ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra, Dharmakayas expanse, dwelling lineage lords and kin. Grant the light and flux increase, 2 stages mantra deity, in obtaining token sphere. Dwell Mangaya and core, grant subjective fortune of enlightened acts. Holy Vaishavanas of angels, the Arya Zambala, who is kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, fortune with your core. Don't waver from your higher pledge. Think of us compassionately, bring here all long life fortune, bring here fortune of cattle. Fortune of batailles and wealth of wish granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and ox, fortune of goats and those blessed cattle, wealth of wish granting cows, bulls. Mules who carry heavy loads, all this good fortune bring here. Fortune, you want lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil, 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments. From the drink of Africa, bring them here as good fortune, promised fortune from above. Gospel spirits wealth give, no gods wishing to be low, 3 worlds, gods and humans well. Bring him here as good fortune, look for good body fortune, Zomberling's holy Dharma. Volunteers fortunate, wealth, dominions, longevity, leaders, life, strength, and merit. All lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force. Persian kings fortune and wealth, Greeks are Japanese are, the courage of Bukhar, and in fortune bring them here, fortune of the sky, portion of the stable grounds. Perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune to brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls. Pure spring, all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Eastern long like fortune, come like the sun and southern clouds. Southern long like fortune, come like a shrouding mist. Western long like fortune, please come here, like a river flows. Northern long like fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above. Upper long like fortune, come like 6 grains rightly landed in the fortune, come fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roar fortune of your students, like come like dazzling star garlands. Eastern Vajradakini, bring scourge and pacify disease, demons, hindrances. Vajradakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Vajradakini, some they have to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Action Dakini, bring your enlightened acts, annihilate hinders evil. Well, lads, with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, free auspicious objects here. Young fortune objects here, because we may not this place, and keep these fortunes steadfast. Then ties like substances, and on this place protect wealth. These remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, city, grant endless generosity, grant love and merit, city. Grant to cities, let them be accomplished by
Ahom, 3 Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the long-life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom.
May I attain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabgyung, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of awe. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chinrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted,
and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions. May the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots and the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention. May this aspiration be fulfilled. Do dedication prayers in the blue prayer book for Kuntuzangpo on page 40. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just the self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In the self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus, the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state, then your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies, just relax and ease. Then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Aho, hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness, radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. Now we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 22. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion. Supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the hard son of Jigdingompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of psychic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva, Chenrezig.
Oi mane me ore. Oi mane me ore. Oi mane me
어이버지 상가 생주 저자가라 주고 사만은 오마차 포카는 가는 버기 저도 단지 산지롱시는.
Thank you, all the Dharma friends joining on the live stream. And what it says, I'm offering you from the Buddha's begging bowl a sprinkle of milk tea.
저도 통화 조고적인 요래도 몇 조고는 참아 요래지.
You're all in my belly, actually within the belly of one person. Everyone is in the belly of one person.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. And please tune in this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation class on the 37 Bodhisattva practices from 3 to 4.